with Returnal after several days. I guess confessions up at the top here. The rest mode apparently after a few days just decided not to work on Returnal, so that run's gone, unfortunately. And as you can see, I should probably update the Twitch title. Hopefully we can get to Biome 3 here. But, yeah, we're going to have to start over from the beginning. I sure love that no save and a run function, huh? What the hell is this? Nothing. Okay, well, hopefully, you know, we got the grapple hook still, so we can be able to backtrack at least. Oh, that's it. I was trying not to say so much, or but why can't... Is this the bug I've heard so much about where you can't interact with things? Wait, is that why we can't interact with this too? Oh god. Or did I just forget something obvious before? Let's see. Can we get back in the ship? No, no, we can't get back in the ship. This is the bug, the one where you can't do anything and you're just stuck. Right, and I can't get up there, so... Oh my god. Well, we're off to a great start today. Jesus Christ. Okay. Restart. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Gonna name the stream Returnal Restart. That's good. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Astra.
We can get in the ship. I mean,
Can't hear
it
me.
is kind of my fault for wasting a few days and not playing this game, but come on. Alright. At least this is working now. I kind of had some, it's maybe TMI, but I had some mental health and also physical issues last couple days, and I'll finish after we figure out what this is.
I'm not receiving any information from scanning.
It's so inviting, just stick your hand in there. I thought we liked bleach white buttholes in this society. Oh. So is this just a random upgrade we get that should help us? Interesting. That's not all powerful, but whatever. Anyway, yeah,
Could the force be adapting?
I had a kind of, I don't know if you call it a panic attack necessarily, but I did, last night I did have a cough and like this heaviness in my chest, so I got pretty freaked out that I had managed to catch COVID right before my second shot, which is on Thursday. It was Tuesday, but I don't think it was COVID. I think it was acid reflux, because I was eating some weird shit the other day, and I just felt really bad. But today I feel quite a bit better. I'm just extraordinarily tired, I would say, is my biggest problem, because I was up, despite feeling like shit, I still managed to be up till 4 in the morning, because I was freaking out a bit. Anyway, you don't need to know about my my neuroses like that, but now that I've said that, we'll probably find out that, yes, as a matter of fact, it is COVID. And now you can't get your shot for another 2 weeks. Which would suck. I know most countries do not have the vaccine distribution that the U.S. has, even though so many residents in the U.S. don't want to have it. Idiots. But, yeah, so it probably does come across slightly pompous if I talk about how much I would miss not even getting the vaccine now, but that is what it is. So, oh, this is the gate. See, this is my big question about this game right now. My big question is, how do we possibly go on to the second biome without completely just crippling our run? It doesn't seem like you could. Like, this is, what does this say? Hang on here. See, this is a level 0 pistol. If I try to go into the second biome, I'm gonna get destroyed. Like, this thing's not gonna do anything, right? So I have to, like, keep going through the first one. Like, maybe after you beat, okay, we've done this before where we totally blew it. Leeching Nanoswarm Data Cube. Okay. But, yeah, like, maybe after we complete a certain amount of the game, we'll get upgrades that allow us to be more permanently powerful at the very beginning, but so far that does not appear to be the case. Guess the good news is with the grapple hook, at least we will be more powerful going into the second biome. This looks like a new weapon. Rot Gland Lobber. Quite a sexy sound. Love to lob my rot. So it's like a acid grenade launcher, it looks like. Interesting. And if you nail those active reloads, you can fire relatively rapidly. Let's see. Secondary fire is... okay, a bouncy grenade. That feels like it'll be fairly tough to use. Okay. Miss. That's solid damage. It looks like the acid pool does almost as much damage as the projectile properly. Maybe exactly as much damage. Interesting. Nice. Oh, apparently there is a... that's kind of cool. With the turrets, you can just fire it, forget it. Yeah, apparently with the... apparently tomorrow there's a update coming along, and they tweeted out it, and the really funny part is they're like, make sure if you're in the middle of a run, put your console so that it doesn't auto-update, because otherwise it'll kill you in the game and you'll have to restart. It's like, man, how... there must have been some feature in the PlayStation 5 that did not get updated in time for this release, because it just seems like such a weird omission to go with no saves. Like, it causes all these weird quirks where if you want to update the game, you gotta do that. And like, if they eventually do an upgrade where you do manage to get saves, is that closing his eye? It's not. Why is that not working? There we go. That was a little bit janky there. But yeah, once they do like the save update, which I'm sure is coming, because that seems to be the primary complaint everyone has with the game. Once that happens, we almost surely can't buy any of this, can we? No. Yeah, but once that happens, you'll still lose that run to be able to get the mid-save feature, right? Like, yeah, the whole thing is just total crazy town to me. Okay. Oh, this might be weird. That did it. It hit him from behind. It seemed weird. Oh wait, there's a door over there I didn't see. Damn. Make me wonder if that you just have to like hit his body. Like, does the hitbox for his eye stretch back there? It's weird. Weird and unusual. Nope, let's keep the grenade launcher for now. Those were going a little slower than I expected. Oops. Okay. Ah, damn. Yeah. I really wish I hadn't waited so long. It's only a few days to play again, but I definitely feel rusty. That sounds horrible. Damage when picking up items? Like, no. There's no way I'm ever gonna do that. Unless it was like one hit kill all enemies. I don't see how that would be remotely worth it. There's another enemy. Where is it? Permanent weapon trait. Ooh. So it says permanent. What does it mean by that? Like... Weird. There's like there's no menu that says permanent weapon traits are at. Huh. Alright. Whatever, man. You think I'm bothered by that lack of info? Ooh. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's how we open those gates. Nice. We're still getting level 0 weapons, though. That's not great. Okay, full health. Always a good sign. What is that thing up there? Oh, wait. Door. Oh, no. I'm such a fool. I hope we eventually get... an upgrade that lets us walk on lava. Seems plausible to me. Okay, we know what that is. We'll hold off on that until we have some better weapons. And hopefully more health. If you don't know, those gold door rooms are like challenge rooms where you're locked in and have to fight a lot of tough enemies. We're either going to Silent Hill here, or we're going to have to kill our whole family 5 minutes before they're rescued. If you don't know that reference, that's a good thing, because it's like a huge spoiler. So just forget I even said that. What is this? Wait, is this a skip to... Wait, no. Did I just screw myself? Is this not gonna... Oh, no. This is a skipped Biome 3, isn't it? And that door won't reopen. Shit. Well...
Shadow is nearly within reach. Scans show that the broadcast originates from the tower inside a citadel-like complex.
I guess we're gonna find out the viability of just going straight to Biome 3. I don't want to go to Biome 2 straight away. Man. This is going to be a disaster. Okay, so it gets us to level 9 there. That's good. So maybe this is doable. Okay. One additional kill. That's not so bad. Obviously, my largest concern here, besides what these enemies are going to do, is my health here. Because we're missing a lot, it feels like. Okay. Permanent weapon trait. So we get critical hit and higher damage at the expense of fire rate, so it's slower. Okay, I don't know about that. I was appreciating the fire rate there. Yeah, it's actually... It's just as quick automatic as it is pulling the trigger. So that's slightly convenient, I guess.
Encountered hostile machines. Fully automated.
What are you talking about? Was that what I killed before was a machine? That's something. I don't think so. Oh, these are the machines. The rise of the machine. Do you remember in... Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. Do you remember in Terminator 3, called Rise of the Machines? There's a bit where it's like they really wanted to nail home like the concept and how bad technology could be. So there's someone who uses their cell phone and it's like not working, and they're like, "God damn these blasted machines!" I don't think anyone's ever called their cell phone a machine.
And bury these horrible memories in the past.
Anyway.
Not
a great movie, Rise of the Machines.
It's only inhabited by corpses, broken machines. I'm heading towards the broadcast tower now.
Okay. How do I get up there, though? When in doubt, shoot it. I feel bad about Terminator franchise because first one for me is a classic, second one's pretty good, third one not great, good ending on the third one, but it's got some rough stuff in there. You know, aforementioned calling the cell phone a machine. It's also no, I got that right. Why is it? No, follow creator, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So we lose money when we take damage. Not the best. Not the best. So we've got... Oh no, we got 3 keys, so we could open all of these. The middle one's a fabricator. %50 chance to find better salvage. But upcoming malfunctions have more severe effects. That sounds rough. Yeah, fuck off with the suffer damage while picking up items. That one sounds not so bad. Okay. I may leave the fabricator one. So that creates a shield, which is good. Let's use our health item so we can pick this up. Man, that's a tough one. 50-50 on better salvage is good. But malfunctions having more severe effects is rough. You know what? Fuck it. Who knows? We could find a parasite remover relatively quickly, right? So there could be a lot of benefits there. Right? Let's go. Not gonna lie. Oh boy, look at this. They fire a lot of rockets, it looks like. So that's... Is that going to be the trick of the enemies here? Rockets? That's probably pretty bad. Nah, it's not very good. What's the deal here, though? Oh, platforming. I gotcha. Can we make that? Perfect. Okay. This does not sound very good for the flying enemies, but I think I like the idea of this more. As something that'll take care of them quickly, perhaps? Perhaps? What's the old fire here? That one, okay. I like that one. That one's neat. Oh. Yeah, see? It's very, very good. Very good.
I'm staring into a breached wall. Behind the stonework are arteries of machinery, similar in structure to the robotic sentinels. If I peeled back my skin, What would I discover hiding inside? That's disgusting. I don't ever want to experience what she has.
Yeah, definitely not. And, that seems like a one-way ticket to a Bug Town. You ever saw that movie based on the play, I think? All right, well, we're we're really gearing up for some really nasty business, I think, with these malfunctions. What? Why? Come on. You saw that. It wasn't showing up, right? Am I going to have to look back at the footage and see it actually was, and I just, like, somehow completely missed it? My God.
I'm nearly at Broadcast Tower, but I haven't seen any evidence of any living member of the hive mind. If they sent out White Shadow, when? The mothership first picked up the transmission months back. Mathematically,
Oh,
that
shit.
means it was triggered ages ago. Thousands of years before I was born.
Okay. I should have figured it wasn't just a simple one projectile. Okay. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. Is there anything down here? Did I waste time? Yes. Okay. Should have looked at the mini-map, clearly. If I'm being quiet, it's because the acid reflux thing, fingers crossed on it actually being that, it still has kind of made my throat a little scratchy, irritating, so I don't know, maybe that's an improvement. Maybe you prefer that. Shit! Oh, we're gonna die here. We are going to die. Yeah, this is... No. Well, maybe. It seems like they're mostly just farther away, right? And we get a trophy. Alright. I'm not going to waste the ether here, because this just feels like... This feels like a doomed run right now. Thermogenic launcher. What do we got here? Okay, I like that. Okay, well, clearly we need that. Hopefully we can make very good use out of it. Maybe we can just... Oh, he's got a shield. That's very, very bad. Okay, yeah, we're being cheeky, though. That's good. Shoot! Alright. He just keeps firing you when the door's closed. He's like... I know the game you're trying to play. Okay, full health. Okay, so I understand how you can skip biomes now. Sort of. I'm not sure how recommended it is if we don't get more permanent upgrades still, though. Because, boy, we are so low on health and, like, other potentially good upgrades. So what just happened there? Oh, it destroyed one of my L1 abilities? It's weird. What's going on? Oh, fuck off. Look at that. Who's doing that? You. Look at that gross thing you got. Thankfully, they're sort of dummy targets. Oh, man. Whoa, really? That did loads and loads of damage. Did you see that? Oh, and upon death, he gets revenge. Okay. Rocket launcher's neat. Shit. Doesn't pack quite the wallop I was hoping for, though. What we got here? Something cool up there. Nice. No. That seems more viable. Especially because it seems like the enemies here are going to be real cucks about the projectile stuff. Yeah, so not only is the health an issue, but our lack of money is an issue in jumping straight to this biome. Who knows? Maybe we can do it. Grapple hook feels nice, though. Every game should have a grapple hook, yeah? Level 11. Why not? Level 10. Interesting. And the... vertical barrage, huh? I just want to see what that looks like. Oh, it's that? Okay. I think I prefer tracker swarm. I'm curious if there is like a set of upgrades you can get that actually makes the pistol like stronger in most scenarios. So far, it seems like if you get an equivalent leveled weapon, unless you really just don't like the feel of the weapon, it's always going to be better than the pistol. Missed something over here. Oh, wow, a malignant chunk. Crap. Really should have been jumping there. I don't know why I wasn't. Yeah, what does the residual sphere do? Oh, okay. Should maybe use that pretty soon, huh?
More fabricators. Everything on this planet connects into a larger system.
I want to save up for that. I'm gonna have to keep in mind my malfunctions here, though. I think the losing money when suffering damage thing is hurting us a bit. Let me just look at what the kill side is. I like it. Come on. Did that activate him? Probably should have. Yep. Oh no, look at that. I mean, what? Why wasn't there a prompt? Oh no! Well, oh, that was sucky. Okay.
Enough. I understand.
Yes, yes.
I'm trapped.
Yes. We all know that.
Broadcast signal. That's all that matters. Astra, Helios is gone. Selene heading out.
Okay. So.
This knew I would be coming back.
Alright. So, we will, after that foyer into the dark unknown, I guess, we'll be trying to go through this area first. Maybe not all of it, but enough so we don't feel like we've kneecapped our run at the very beginning here. Oh, these things, right? We want to try and kill as many of these as we can, I think. Shit. I don't know what that did. Okay. Already I feel like I've sloughed off some of the ring rust I had. Look at him trying to be all sneaky, huh? Okay. Come on. We can figure this out. Wait, fucking nothing now? That's not fair. Okay. It's unusual. Oh, items aren't on the large map. It really looks like that there's something there. This makes me really nervous. This is where I'm like, I'm missing something super obvious, aren't I? I mean, it's not appearing on the scan. Shall I let these things just molest me for a bit? Can't destroy that. There's no ledge to be had further up. Okay. Maybe that's a glitch? I don't know. The case of the invisible item. Ooh. Whiff. How are you supposed to... I don't know if that does much of anything. Yeah, sure. That's not so bad. Probably better than a pistol, right? As we determine... Okay, this must be the stuff that the gold dudes leave behind, yeah? Interesting. I can see how that could come in handy. Certainly. we need to be careful here. They like to do that thing right there. That thing right there. Oh, man, that's pretty obnoxious. There must be a better way of dealing with that. Hostiles counter on hit. Do I know what that means? I mean, obviously I know what it's saying, but I can't recall if the counter is like a projectile they send out, or if I have to be in close proximity for that to happen. We'll just have to find out together. So that's the Biome 2. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, so I saw that. That's the counter. It's a red orb that gets fired at you. Not gonna lie, that's pretty nasty. Particularly bad here when you have to melee them. Wait, really? Right. You two really need to stop. Why can't you just leave me alone, guys? Come on. Kinetic field actually with the counter sounds bad. Nope, that didn't work. That did not work. Shit. That, yeah, okay. The counter is worse than I suspected. Okay. Well, at least it's gone. It's alright, I've come back from worse than this, I'm sure. Okay. Overload disabled. Now that's interesting. That's... If you're better at the game than I am, that's probably a big, big problem. At least for the moment, I haven't got the timing down on that great. Nice. We're getting trophies galore. Our connection to our brethren is severed. Our agony is maddening. We cannot stop the endless cycle of violence to come. Whoa. Pretty spooky. Okay, there's the house. Large siphon. I think we need to get this. Okay. Oh. So I can take 200 but deposit 5 either. I think I will not do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling this grenade launcher anymore.
The lights were left on. It's open.
Okay. More story stuff, maybe? Muy story?
This has changed. It's like someone is moving things.
Hmm?
Hi, sweetheart. I'm not coming home.
Hell of a message to leave.
I haven't
No, I'm not coming home. Wish I could do that at school. Be like, hi teacher, I'm not turning in my homework. I mean, I guess I could do that, but I'm too much of a cowardly nerd.
Hello? Who's there?
I will say, my college professors, especially in like the 300, 400 math level, if I did like ask for an extension like once every like few weeks or so, I would get it. Like there usually weren't super super pernicious about that, I guess, which I always respected, because I think at the end of the day having like super rigid schedules for that is just, especially when you're taking multiple classes and all their homework tends to somehow be in like the same day, you know, it's tough. It's really tough. After having dwelled too far along on what the projection paper had stated in plain terms, outside the fog was okay. I'm just not feeling like I want to read all this out loud anyway. Just some background noise of me drinking water while we all read. It's soothing. odd. Is there more pages to that? Oh, I guess I could have just done that. Oh. I think they'd have more powerful and advanced looking laptops, huh? This looks worse than the laptop I have.
Delay in our adequate match. Astra found a way to...
Okay. Someone's banging at the door and being very rude. Coming, dear. Probably someone very angry because they heard that message that said, "I'm not coming home." Hey, it's our buddy, the astronaut.
It's still...
Come on in. Got a pizza in the oven for you. Turned invisible. That's rude. Only the Predator is allowed to do that. Was that there before? It's pretty cool. I'd love an octopus toy with glow in the dark. Oh! I don't know if I'd like it doing that, though. Should probably never use a die that has the same symbol on all 6 sides for gambling, right? Especially when that symbol seems to mean 1.
I've never seen this before.
Oh no, snake eyes for the 800th time in a row.
Inadequate match. Who's this for?
Dear applicant, we apologize for the regrettable delay in our response. With a truly humbling amount of applicants to choose from, our unexpected predicament is both extraordinary and unprecedented. I've gotten letters like this before. After thorough analysis of your materials, we appreciate your interest. We've decided to pursue other candidates whose background and aptitudes more closely align with our current requirements and future needs. At present, we feel your proficiencies would prove an inadequate match given conditioning. It's a scary, scary thought. Necessary for deep space missions. Should we have an opening more related field, we encourage you to reapply at such time. We appreciate your interest in our program. Warmest regards. That makes my skin crawl. Astra Command. I know this happens with like every major company nowadays, but I hate when they use language to try to make some sound like smarter than we are, you know? Like, I would like, you know, certain things to be smarter than I am, like doctors or politicians, important jobs like that. Interesting. Near secret items. But yeah, I never, ever want to hear a CEO or a business prompt or some sort of like ad that's trying to sell the company that uses language like that, because it's just like, no, I don't. I'm sorry if I'm like a stick in the mud about that, but I don't want companies to behave that way. I don't want them to try and make themselves feel like human, you know, because they are not human. Contrary to what the Supreme Court says, they are out to make money, right? For the most part, like. And so the more they try to sound like that, the more it just really grosses me out. Okay. Rant over. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, no! I chose the worst spot to go. Okay. So that helped a bit to maybe just take the edge off a bit. But we still have to deal with that. Oh! That acid was really messing him up, apparently. But... okay. The shotgun. I guess we'll take that. We can hold on to it until we get some really, really nasty parasites. I love the reach on the grapple. Oh, nutsack. Oh no, it's healing it. That could be bad. It is bad. Okay. That missed? Really? How does a railgun miss? Assume that's what it is. Damn, this is rough. No! Okay, there we go. So, when you got a scratchy throat, trying to make loud noises when you almost fail utterly, it's not a nice feeling. Oops. Hope whatever gun was dropped at the big dude is better than this. Interesting. So we can... oh no, that was a... okay. I was supposed to use that. It wasn't something I could use later, apparently. That's a shame. Okay. Come on, you fucks. Come on, you fucks. That was a miss. Massive miss. This is not very good. Oh, extremely bad. Got hit by his tentacles there. Not great. If I survive this, there's something I want to try. Because I noticed you could rest at the ship. So I want to see if that will restore health. Well, if again, if we survive this. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Is my heart just not in this? Like, okay. I don't think I ever figured out what this is, but if I'm gonna guess, I think it's extra life. I know that's what the astronaut was, but I really can't imagine what else this would be. Oh, you dick! You dick! Okay. Well, surely we aren't going to die now. Famous last words. Okay. So full integrity, minus 50 weapon damage. Well, I guess we'll hold off on the on going to the ship now. Yeah, I think I like this weapon better. May come a point where that rocket is stronger. But that is not this day.
It's impossible not to think of my books. Hydras, gorgons, and other monsters returning to life.
Our brethren barred us from Citadel and sealed Frike and the others in the vaults, but will not stop them from sending out their call and digging in our minds, making our nightmares real. Apparently Frike is also Greek. Excuse me. Yeah, Frike is also Greek, and it means like the god of nightmares, I think. So, fairly reasonable name. Why is that not doing damage to them? Gosh, okay. Oh, staggering, you assholes, huh? What's that? Oh, you... God damn it. Okay. Its use of silphium. I need to look up what that is. Because if it's what I think it is, silphium is... Yeah, that's bad. That's probably horrible, actually. Oh, the music box was destroyed. What a shame. Yep, don't really care about that artifact. Nope. That sounds horrible. Dash cooldown would destroy us completely. No. Alright. So this is the boss here. So bad. So bad. So here's my question. So these are suit malfunctions. If we get rid of the parasite, we don't keep the positive effects, right? I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, oh right, that's the boss. Jesus. Jesus.
White shadow signal in the Citadel complex is this way. And now I have the technology to reach it.
Oh, so this is the skip again? Okay. I mean, I'm not going to do that yet. Because I want to at least get rid of these negative status effects before we do that. Ooh, this is pretty. Interesting idea. It's like hoarding slash in Hades. Just in case you weren't tired of hearing this game be compared to Hades. Okay, but to be fair to me, that's the only other roguelike I like.
Riddled with eyes. A slaughter of bipedal vertebrates. A bed being did they capture my likeness so perfectly?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason not to. Okay. Oh, is this not a spot we could get to? Feels like we should be able to, right? Yeah, there we go. Right. I wonder why I didn't keep going this way. Oh, my favorite enemies. I was so focused with my laser beam there that... What? I beg your pardon. Not a fan of those things at all. Not a fan. Trying to see, there's another enemy here. It's one of the looking motherfuckers, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we can keep our distance from this asshole. Shit. We gotta remember he does that, though. Jeez. So violent. Where is our weapon proficiency? Proficiency at? There's some. Fortunately, it's not retroactive. Bummer. What a crying shame. No, 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 don't even try it. Shit. Okay. Okay, now is... As soon as we deal with these feisty, I don't know what you call it, like flying squid. Don't. I wonder if the acid persists on enemies even outside of the pool. Huh. Okay, where is our ship? Where is it? Hello? Oh. How come there isn't a teleport pad nearby? Anyway. Okay. I think this is a freebie room. I guess if I die, I do have that presumed auto life, right? Extra life. My +1. Oh yeah! That's not what I wanted to see. For a useless weapon I don't want. Not useless. I bet a level 4 version of that would be great. But right now it's not for me.
An observer? Appears to represent a specific sentient. This seems so disconnected.
Is there extra info on that? No. Huh. He's simultaneously scary and inviting. Is what has been said about me many times. I don't know. Another fabricator. Myriad eyes beholding in the longing dark sunlight as it rains like pitch. We must leave for the wastes where our visions have promised a new kind of transcendence. Glory, glory, glory. Nothing remotely cultish sounding about that. Yeah, no. We have +10 damage now, I just realized. That's not nothing. Was that? Oh yeah, that's the thing that totally vexed me. I mean the glitch. It's not something I could have missed. Surely not. What? So there does seem to be, oh, that's pretty cool. The money collection there, obolites, it does stack on the two. It's a nice little bit of mercy on the game. Okay, we are going to find out what this does. I think I did rest without like really knowing what it did. I don't think it reset the run or anything. I don't think we've seen that outside the dreamscape. I was going to say, we are so dirty and we went in those sheets, but I guess if we die, they just reset, right? So, let's see. Any health recovery? Any at all? Yeah, pretty significant. Okay. I'm assuming that just like the beds we found out here, that's probably just a one and done deal. Alright. Time for the challenge room here. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, that wasn't a permanent shield. God, I was a little bit nervous that it was. These have multiple waves, right? I think so. Because if not, I could have totally done this sooner. See, yep. Waves galore. Okay. Don't like the looks of that. I don't know if the melee is doing more damage when they're staggered like that, but it seems like a video game thing that would happen, so unless I find out otherwise, I will try and do that. Let's see. It was one more wave, yeah. Oh no! Oops. I really want to get rid of as many of these weaker guys as I can. For the big ass. Oh wow. Okay. Before the big ass. Oh wow. Okay. Don't know what happened to my grenade there. Ook. Get the hell out of there. Okay. Not too bad. Ooh. It's a bit of a dilemma. I don't think I liked that last time I tried it. Actually, hang on. I should have been using that for a while now. Why have I been holding on to that? Just on the presumption I'll find a better thing, I guess? Oh yeah, look at that heart with hands. Ugh. Guess it was an egg with hands, huh? It's a toughie. I'll just have to remember to use the shield thing I had there, huh? So, it's either Spitmaw Blaster with bonus damage or Hollow Seeker. Let me take a look at this blast shell. What does that do? Oh, that's just the name for the grenade. Yeah, it's not my favorite. Between the delay and the bounce, could be slightly difficult to control, I think. Oh, speaking of... Great. Ah, my God. Chose the most efficient route to get there, I think. So, wish I had more health. If I had more health, I think I would attempt Biome 3 again. Okay. Nice. Again, did this not work last time? I'm positive that worked last time, didn't it? Maybe I've just lost my mind. Speaking of losing my mind... Not the one I wanted. Ooh. Piff. Silliness. That's a lot of bonus damage, though. Huh. Let's test it. Nice. It's interesting that the enemies respawn only there and just those two. Okay. I'm gonna have to hope for some healing items here, I think. Do I have another key? I do. Oh, who's shooting? Who is that? Hello. Tell ya, something for nothing. I'm really missing that damage siphon from the overload, or the adrenaline, I should say. Are they just respawning? What's going on? So there should be a switch for this somewhere. We know it's yellow. Oh. Interesting. Everything's so interesting. He didn't stand a chance. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, rockets. Rockets pretty good when you get the bonus damage. So, no doubt about that. Why did I do that? Okay, can we... Oh, yeah, that should be doable. That's not great.
Scout log, Atropos. Helios is entirely broken and I must abandon hope for him. Initially, I thought to merge his systems with those of the sentients, because maybe these machines would fix him. The brightest minds on the mothership couldn't fathom this, so I can't save him. He's gonna die. And I'll pillow.
Our grapple hook got cucked there by the floor falling out. It's never nearly as much money as you would like in these rooms. So, chest down there. There's also one of those switches around here still. Okay, not there yet. No. I don't think so. I just did the finger wag thing, so if I had a webcam set up, you would have seen that. And it would have been hilarious. Oh, boo. Okay, so where is the switch for this? Aha. Actually, not what we were looking for, but aha nonetheless. No, I didn't mean to do that. Tremendous misclick on my part. Oh, there's a key for that chest. Well, I'll be fucked, huh? What I really should have checked at one of the more obvious switches is if it shows up on the scan as anything. But ultimately, if we can't find it, I'm not going to be too bothered. Ooh. I can see that being great. Swarms of enemies are going to get ruined. Alright, fine. Whatever. I keep seeing the grapple hook points and thinking those are the switches, but they are not. So did you see that? I don't think I took damage when I used the melee weapon there during the flight thing. No, I did, but I also didn't hit him. Oh man, this is not going well. This is not going well. It's like the rocket's missing too. Ooh, this is a very unelegant fight. No. If the melee does do something, I'm not sure what. Well, my plan was to try and fight this Frike boss again. But unless we get a ton of health here, I don't think that's recommended, and we should probably just go to Biome 3. Well, damn. I wish I saw that first. Two of them. Okay, that's helpful. Oh, it's a... Oh my goodness. Close. Okay. Memory serves, that was the door that has the lock on it, so I don't think we can get to that. That's a bummer, the repair efficiency thing continues ticking down while we teleport. Feels like that shouldn't be the case, in my opinion. Nope, we can't get that. Sure. Get a random thing for 75. That's more than fair. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Well, I feel as if a cruel joke has been played on me. Okay.
This device prevented me from returning to the ship.
So that's like a mini boss. Can we even finish it off? Oh no, its health is gone. Well, you know what? Because we're at full health. Let's hang on here. Because we have some of these cubes that we can use, right? Or do we not have any? We don't have any. So, is there a particular reason to fight the boss again? I don't think so. So, let's try Biome 3 again. And this will be like an actual proper attempt. Nice. Okay. None of those are so bad, in fact. Well, I guess the big issue is this. But we can mostly make it out. It's not too bad. don't remember it looking like this, though. Okay, we have like what, 30% more health than when we tried it last time? That's significant, I would say. Whoa, the map is scrambled even for the teleport. I guess that makes sense. Why is it giving us these shitty weapons? Oh, I was here already, that's why. Duh. Now, if we get collectibles like we did the last time here, we should get rid of that scrambly map thing, right? Be quite a cruel move if we didn't get that now, wouldn't it? Okay. Is that it? Oh, it is. Interesting. So that I don't think they show up on the map, but they do look different depending on what zone you're in. Just shoot everything. It's my mantra in life. Triggers a critical malfunction when detached. I think I'm going to say no to that. No thank you. Repeated keys on piano to destroy so much we were trying to communicate, but in the end everything went to 9 floors in Gehenna? Follow Creator Destroyer. Okay. Ooh. This is going to be another no dash allowed, okay? As long as we can actually do it, it seems okay. Wow, that did mountains of damage. Boy. We should plan this accordingly. Oh, man. Okay. He's still got the power boost going here. Can we... There's really no shortcut, though? There's no shortcut? Can we sneak past it? Okay. Kind of. Surprised we have not found another container yet. No, I'm just seeing the after echo on that. Okay. We have no keys. No keys at all. Wow, that does so much damage. Those guys, I would say, are... I'm not going to say they're the worst enemies, but the potential for them to kill you seems very high.
And 8 days for me to die. Accursed fate. While Atlas bore and Prometheus endured, Selene hollowed. From here, I can see where the horizon becomes the edges of my eye. I don't want to become this person.
So she... Is that saying she's been... That version, at least, has been here for 63 years? That's rough. I wanted to read that again. "63 years and 8 days for me to die." Wow. So... We've been here for a very, very, very long time. It's a bit like how there's a cutscene from Groundhog Day where you found out that, like, for, damn, what's his name in that? Something, I think it's something, Phil something? The guy Bill Murray plays? Anyway, the way he keeps track of time is... At a library, every day he's going to read one page of a book. And there was a cutscene where you found out that he basically made it through the entire library, which implies that he was in that loop for thousands of years. I think they cut it because they thought it would be too depressing of a thought. Oh shit. Okay, this is... We got a big problem here. We got a big problem here. Jeez Louise. Oh. Well, I think I'm going to call it there. Because I'm getting tired and we have that update tomorrow anyway. So if I don't manage to play by noon, it's all to waste anyway. I kind of... Sorry about this being not a great video. It's partly my playing, partly the ridiculous save system in this game that sort of crushed our run that we were having before. But it's a bummer. I kind of don't even want to upload this to YouTube, but I guess I will. Just to have the content. Alright. Take care. Bye-bye.